Hi everybody. Today I'm filming a different video for Tidy Up Tuesday. I'm actually filming in my craft slash spare room. This is the room that I had when my eldest daughter moved out. When I had my 3 children living at home, I had the attic room as a craft room and a collections room because I've always collected things, and then it became my Reborn nursery. But when my eldest daughter moved out, yeah, I still stayed up there because my younger 2 children separated and had a bedroom each. We live in a 3-bedroom house, and then when the second one moved on to university and she wasn't coming home, I was like, so we moved me down here, and I had this big, lovely, big size room for my craft room, for my reborns, just for me, for my play, for whatever I wanted to do. And that was great. And then my youngest daughter, she didn't go to uni, but she got herself a full-time job, and she now has her own house as well. And that is the nursery. So I've had the use of 2 rooms. Lucky me to be able to really spread out and get more stuff. No. Yeah. And my husband has a huge garage that he has his toys in, plus he has 2 units where he's got his businesses, and well, he's just got the one business now, but the other one he still works at, and it's just full of men toys, you know, men's things, doing things that he loves to do. Like today he's down at his big new offices and he's repairing a door. That's the sort of thing he likes to do, carpentry, that type of thing. What he does for a living is gets generators to talk to each other, like big, massive generators that generate power for hospitals and police stations and prisons and stuff like that. Yeah, that kind of thing, when the power goes out. So, and that's one of the things that he does. And he project manages and all that sort of stuff. He's quite a brain box, really. So he has all of that, and I have these rooms. But we are moving. Yay, we've got planning permission. Oh, I'm so excited. We are downsizing to a bungalow. It's still going to be like a 3-bedroom, but one of the bedrooms is an ensuite, and it's going to be like kind of the lower level. How the bungalow was is, you'll get to see it one day, is that when you look at the bungalow from the front, if you can imagine this, you're looking at the front door, and that's all like ground level, but it tilts a bit, and so it had like an extension built on the side with a garage and then a room above. So then the bungalow was all the way along the top and a garage underneath. The people that lived there before us changed that garage into a room, which we're going to keep as a guest bedroom. So I have an ensuite in that, and it'll be completely like separate from the house. There's a separate entrance, because you go around a different way to get around to the back. This side you'll come through the garage. There's no garage there at the moment. There are 2 parking bays, but there's no garage, so that's what we've been planning for Russ to have his garage and his big workshop. So in the main part of the bungalow, there'll be 2 bedrooms. This is going to be open plan, kitchen, diner and living room. Unlike traditional homes that we have here in the UK, they're usually kept separate. But we both like open plan, so that's what we're going to have there. And then one of what would be a bedroom is obviously going to be ours. It's going to be an ensuite. And then the other small bedroom, which is about the size of the nursery now, maybe just a touch bigger. In the nursery, where it like cuts off at the door, that wall's going to continue, so it'll be more of a square and with a lush view. I mean, we bought this bungalow mainly because of the location, which you'll all get to see one day. So anyway, this room has not been touched since before Christmas, so everything just gets dumped in here. I'm a dumper, okay? Yes, forgive me now. I'm a dumper. No hate. So that's what I do, and then I'll sort it out, and then one day I have like a mega sort out. So you see me do that in the nursery with clothing and things in the nursery that I get. I've got little Heidi in here with me today. So I have not been in here since, gosh, October maybe, and done any cleaning or sorting or anything like that. So there we go. That's my 1980s pram. My little shelving nook behind the door, and there is Heidi in the high chair. She loves it in the high chair. I love her being in the high chair. So I'll talk you through a bit of it, and then I'll just do a speeding up, and then I'll show you at the end. Honestly, I'm going to turn you around. So you're now turned around to the door, and these beds are great. They're from IKEA, so they're 2 single beds, and they literally just slot on top of each other. So they're great for when you have guests over. You just like get one out if you've got room, because that was supposed to be the idea. But we do have our attic room, so we don't have, me and Russ don't have none of our friends sleep over, but if any of our kids want to stay over, they can stay upstairs in the attic room. It's like a completely painted out, decorated room. So it made me and Russ feel better by getting some spare beds, but they have never been slept on. Actually, I think they've been slept on once. That was once at Christmas Eve. That was it. So really, there's nothing much there. It's just a bit of stuff piled on the end of the bed, a bit of stuff there. Nothing really doing with these. So the shelving is just like stuff has just been dumped here, like from Christmas. I got this year at Christmas. This is like the background I used to make. Me and Frankie used this to make Elf's cozy corner. Cozy house or whatever. So that normally lives up there, and then at some point I was going to do something with it, decorate it or something. So if you're like me, I am also a collector of all sorts of things. So like this, even though my stepson, Russ's son, isn't African American, his hair is way curly and he looks spit image of this doll. Hence why I got this doll, and why he's got a Camping Life t-shirt on and these boots, because that's what William likes. And then last year for my 50th, my girls bought me this girly. And so she is, I can't remember what they're called. That's the 1940s one. This is Clementine. This is a modern girl. Gosh, who are you girls from? I can't remember. She's 1940s, supposedly. Anyway, so these are all things I collect. That's Bo Peep from Toy Story 4. I do like to keep stuff in its cases. I've got much more of a collection of Peter Rabbit than that, which I'm sure you'll probably see when I set up in my new room. I love this handmade dolly, but I haven't found a stand for her. And I keep asking Grumpy, but he's always too busy, because I think it's just such a little job for him. He's just always too busy. My girls got me this one year for Mother's Day. I've got mini animator dolls back there. I'm not going to take, they don't come out of their little box. And then I've got these world's smallest things still in there, like cases. I don't know, I just don't want to take them out of the cases. I don't really know why. Look at them, they're so cute. That really just all needs a wipe off, that's all the shelf. And I went to see Mary Poppins at the cinema when it came out, and I got this filled with popcorn. It's just got some spa stuff in it there. I also like to sew. I have a sewing machine. I also like to listen to records. So I have my record player. See, I'm kind of like one of those all-purpose girls. I love colouring. I love card making. Scrapbooking. All these drawers all need sorting out. I'm ready for when we move. Look at the jammy pack. So I'm not going to be doing that yet. I'm not going to be doing any of that until we get boxes. And then all of these, this is like packing stuff when I sell stuff on eBay, which I haven't done that for a little while. And these little things have all got, and that's got extra cubes of these. But these have all got sewing bits for my sewing in. And I've got a pair of old scales. They don't work, but they're about 30 years old. I actually know the midwife that they came from. This canvas that I coloured in. I've got this clock off of Sheena. I've got some more stuff. This is the stuff that came off that shelf as well. And it is a Lottie doll. Tell ya. Look at her. She's so cute. Look at her. She's got a little doggy jumper on. And there's a doggy. And there's some outfits. Which I'll probably sell that actually. I might be selling this. This girl came from Holland. Won't be selling her. Apart from that, this bag is empty. And that's my bin. That bin is hardly any use. And I have a bookshelf over here that I've got my books on. It's behind Heidi at the moment. So then I have my doll's house. And when we move, this will be on display actually in the living area. And then I can switch it out like seasons and things. Otherwise I don't really do it. Nobody really sees it, so I don't really switch it out that much. A few bits, and then all of these, this is all little tiny little stuff I've made, stuff I've collected as I've gone along. I'm a sucker for little things that I could use for my doll's house making. I used to make like little ornaments and things and little scenes and stuff and sell them. But this was from my little nook, bookshop nook it was. It's all little bits. And these for my doll's houses, so that's what that one is. This is my 1980s pram, covered up. This is a beautiful girl called Heidi. Hi, baby. This is a really old trundle, it's called. It's from a library years ago. Oh, it's from a library. And it has been painted, like rough painted. I mean, it's not that good. It's a trundle. It was just for when people bought books back, they just put them on there, and then as soon as they were put on there, they were moved back onto the shelves. And here's my other little shelf. So I'm looking at shelving. I'm looking to see what I can get for when I move, because I have thinned out and everything here is like something that somebody has bought me and I really love it, and so I've kept it. Or like I made that there, that little doofer there. This is a tree ornament, but way too nice just to have out. My daughter bought me back this one when she went to Disney this time. I stopped putting my little pegs up and attaching all my little hanging things, because I knew that we were hopefully going to get the move. And like each little thing has got like something sentimental. So, and that's where I was hanging some of the baby's coats. So my main focus is going to be on this area, because we still have got stuff to add to the Christmas, to go upstairs. But and then we've ordered some boxes, so I can start then packing stuff away, and then I can, as I'm doing that, I can have a really good sort out. But honestly, I don't know what I want to give away. I don't think there's a lot I want to sell or give to charity. But I know that I can't fit. But then again, saying that, I won't have a massive table there in my new area. What I will have is just a small table in a recess. So I won't have this. I will have an area like I've got next door in the nursery for shelving. I will have that area. So I want, maybe, you know, some of it could be for my crafting and some of it could be for the nursery. I don't know yet how I'm going to do it. I know that this won't be in there. So this actually takes up quite a bit of room, and that's then how it becomes my dumping ground. I'm also not sure what I'm going to do about my pram, because my big pram will be going in that room. My big pram from downstairs, my big Balmoral. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. I'm thinking about, because it actually folds down flat. And that's how good they were. All the sides all fold in, and it folds down flat. Obviously not the hood, you just take the hood off. So I'm thinking of doing that. And I'm having a lined shed. But maybe now I'll sell my doona. And then, because I always used my doona, which is a car seat on wheels, for when I go to doll shows and things like that. But it never has anything to carry. Your doona doesn't have any carrying unless you buy the bag, and the bag's rubbish anyway. It doesn't carry anything. This doesn't take up that much room. So I'm thinking I will probably, because this folds up, fits all in my car or my camper nicely. So I may just sell my doona and just keep that one out in the garage. So obviously I have the carry cot here for the Land Rover, but I don't want to put that out in the garage at the moment. It costs way too much for it to go out in the garage. This is this hasn't even been opened. I bought this in the summer. This is a insert to go inside the pram to keep really tiny little babies warm when they're in the pram. And I bought that. It was like less than half price because I bought it in the summer, and obviously it's old stock, so they're going to bring out new stock. And so now you've heard me wittering and wittering and wittering on for like, I don't know what, 20 minutes. I haven't even done it and clear it up. It's going to be a funny tidy up Tuesday, this one. don't know what I'm going to do this afternoon. Because you get yourself into a little rabbit run, don't you? And you think, oh, I'll do all of that and all of that and all of that. But actually, that's not on my list. So I've managed to sort it out, what I wanted to get done anyway. Got things dusted, put away. This is all clear now. Just some stuff that's going to go on eBay soon. But look at my lovely collections and my girls over there. Oh, I love them. So, yeah, I'm very happy with it. So, don't know whether I'm going to take the pram down yet or not. Until I've sewed the doona. The doona takes up a bit of, well, it's car seat, so it still takes up space. When that all folds up, it takes up no more space in the car seat, really. Width-wise, height-wise it does. So I haven't quite decided if I still want to do that yet, but I probably will, because I'll just keep this one in here then, with the insert in, and it'll be ready to go. And if I ever want to take that one, I can just take that one. The thing is with this one as well, it was the very first one that I have for my eldest daughter. She definitely doesn't want it. It's too old-fashioned for her. Very few of them around now. And it wouldn't be worth nothing anyway if I sold it. So I might as well just hang on to it. There's nothing wrong with it. You still playing there? You're a happy bunch, aren't you? You're a happy baby. So that's it. Thank you very much for joining me